Hello, everybody. So this is our continuation of Checkpoint IPS. So we have started to see all the important settings and features in IPS. So in these sessions, we are going to see one of the important features which is generally used inside the IPS. So this session is very short and quick, guys. So there is one feature. If you come here on the IPS section, guys, if you go on the profiles, and we have created one custom profile, right? So HQ-test. So there is one feature here, guys, indicators. Okay, so I already explained what is indicators. Basically, indicator is, guys, is a data point. It contains the list of the malicious IP and FQDNs. And if you enable indicators, so anyone in the on premises trying to access the malicious IP, it is going to block on the firewall, whatever the action we have configured. Maybe it will redirect to some other platforms. So this is how we can prevent our cyber threats in the company, guys. So if you want to achieve these features in the checkpoint, apart from the IPS blade, we need to enable, guys, anti-bot and antivirus also here. So I think I have already enabled on the first session, guys, or maybe I think on second sessions. So here, apart from IPS, we need to enable anti-bot and antivirus. Then we can achieve that features. Okay. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. Perfect. So how we can configure, guys? If you count the indicators, guys, so I've already configured it for the time saving purpose, guys. So here, if you come on the profiles, in short, I can tell threat preventions. If you come here, indicators, there are two options. We can keep external feed, external IOC feed, or we can import the files. So let me explain what is feed here. Okay. So how feed URL works in Checkpoint IPS indicators. Okay. So basically feed is, guys, a kind of source that provides updated list of malicious IP domains URL, and these feeds are used to automatically block harmful traffic based on the real-time threat intelligence. So in short, I can tell it is the external threat intelligence. There is one separate team to manage that feed parts. So it's contain the list of the malicious IP address domains. And once we configure feed on the firewall, it is going to fetch the details from the feed. We can say like external threat intelligence. So for examples, here is the one URL. Let me show you. Here is one URL, guys. This one. Okay. So whatever the IP here you are able to see, okay, all are the malicious IP. All are the malicious known IP, guys. Okay. So this is the URL. I already, I already noted here HTTP and this. So this is the feed URL. It contains the list of all the malicious IP, and it generally change frequently, guys. So there is one separate team to manage these things, because maybe it will change on day itself. Okay, a day may be change हो जाता है IP. So we need to keep the updated things there. Otherwise, अगर IP change हो गया and someone is accessing on the company on premises, definitely it is not going to be blocked on firewall. Okay, so I hope it is clear what is feed. So feed URL is a kind of source. We can select external threat intelligence. It contains the list of the IP address, malicious IP address, FQDNs. And once we configure this URL, guys, feed URL on our checkpoint firewall, it is going to fetch the details. Firewall is going to fetch the details from the feed. Okay. And if anyone trying to access this IP, maybe just any IP on the productions, it is going to be block whatever action we have set on the firewalls. If you click here, I already added it. So if you click here, guys, so what we need to do, we need to give the name, and here we need to give feed URL and action in prevent, and we can configure some authentications and feed setting also. So in feed setting, I have configured IP address, perfect. So we need to mention the URL here, and action we are using prevent. Okay. So if anyone in the productions is trying to access this IP, these are the malicious IP, and this IP already integrated, already informed to the firewall with the help of feed URL, and I've already explained what is feed. So feed contains the list of malicious IP. It's kinds of external threat intelligence. Okay, perfect. And it should frequently update, guys. So we need to integrate it. I've already explained it, and we can there are two formats to import. One we can import through file, and another we can import through TXT, maybe through external. We can feed URL, we can mention there, whatever I have shown here. So let me show again. So if we click here with the external IOC feed and import file. So if you are clicking on import file, we need to import your file, whatever you have downloaded it. And if you're using external ISO feed, let me click again for you guys. Here we need to mention the feed URL, action we can send prevent, and in custom feed setting, guys, we can here in custom feed settings, we can, you know, in type you can use IP address, or if it is FQDM, so we can use FQDMs. If you're not sure about it, we can use any type here. Okay, perfect. Okay, how feeds are processed, guys? So the security gateway fetches the feed at regular intervals I mentioned. Okay, it parses the data and extract relevant indicators. The extracted indicators are matched against incoming traffic, and if a match is found, the gateway blocks or alerts based on the policy settings. Okay, so I already explained about with the help of this URL. This is the feed URL, guys. Okay. Okay. Now other things is the security gateway read this file and automatically block traffic from this IP. Okay. And what are the challenges and consideration, guys? So some feeds may need formatting adjustment. Feeds should be refreshed regularly to stay effective. Some a legitimate IPS may get blocked if not corrected. So the reason is I'm telling there is one separate team, guys, because this IP basically change frequently, like even on their itself. So it should be mandatory to maintain the list. Otherwise, it will be create some issue in the production also. So there is separate team to manage these things. Okay. Our work, if you're working as a cybersecurity engineer, security architect, security engineers, your work to just integrate our feed URL to our firewalls. Their teams were to update all the list related to IP address and FQDNs, malicious things. And whatever things is there, it is going to be integrated, fetched to the firewalls. And anyone trying to access that IP or a FQDN, it is going to be blocked on the firewalls. Okay. And let me show an example also. So if you come, yeah, perfect. Yes. So we have the profile, guys. Here we have created like HQ-test for files. Perfect. And if you come on the logs, and I'm trying to see all times log. So what I did from our end machines, I tried to access one malicious known IP which is mentioned on that feed URL, guys. Okay, so see, we are able to see the logs on the firewall, and what it is saying, protection type is guide URL reputations. Okay, and perfect. And resource is this is the URL feed URL, so getting details from there, and this is the source, this is the destinations. Okay, so it's basically severity, it is saying like severity is criticals. Okay, because whatever you have configured here, so we can redirect that traffic also. It's in production, basically it generally block, guys, because we have in action we have set the prevent. Okay, so in production generally it should be blocked. And in lab environment we can see little bit some misbehave kinds of things, but in production we can see all the things correctly. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's it about the like indicators, and then like how feed URL works in Checkpoint IPS, guys. So I hope ki, like if you guys understand like what is indicators in IPS and how feed URL play vital roles to block all the malicious IP and domains in the productions. Okay, so, so we are covering all the important settings and features one by one, guys. So very soon we'll complete our IPS. And yes, to understand IPS in depth, we need to give some hard work, guys. We need to give some, we need to do some hard work. We need to give some extra time because this is not easy to understand. The people who are searching or who are watching this session first time, definitely they can't understand it. We need to give some time, try to watch 2, 3, 4 times and do some backend work also. Try to read some articles. We can select articles with the help of checkpoints. Okay, so I hope this session has been informative for everybody, knowledgeable for everybody. If you like the efforts, please subscribe, share in your circle, subscribe to the needed peoples. If you want to build your career in cybersecurity engineers, network security engineer, cloud security engineers, even for architects. So this session we can say like this channel for you guys, because in the upcoming session, there are so many technology I'm going to be, make the sessions, make the record the sessions. I'm going to be upload on the channels. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, and let's meet on the next session with some new topics, new contexts related to IPs. Have a nice day ahead.